Hi everyone, welcome to week 6. It's hard to believe, but here we are at week 6 and week 8 is the last one, so we have some things to get through. This is one of my favorite weeks. Oh, I say that about everything, I know, but anyway, it is one of my favorite weeks because we're talking about microbes this week and also some plants and some fungi. Here is a picture that I took at Seabrook Island off the coast of South Carolina back in May. It was a sunset, and that is a black skimmer. That's a couple of black skimmers in the picture going along fishing for their supper. So let's get started with this week. Find the arrow. There it is. Okay, what do we have this week? We have the origins of early life on Earth. That's the first part of chapter 13. You got bacteria, viruses, protists, plants, and fungi. Of course, I'm a microbiologist. I love my bacteria and my viruses. One thing that I do want to point out, just to make sure that you understand this, bacteria are organisms. Bacteria is actually the plural now. Bacterium is singular. So bacteria are organisms. They are unicellular organisms. They are single cells. One cell equals one organism. And they are so terribly important for our health, the health of the planet. The thing is, the main ones that we're usually worried about are the ones that cause diseases, but they are a very small minority of the bacteria in this world. So bacteria are organisms. Viruses are not organisms. They are not living. They are pieces of genetic code. That's all they are, and the genetic code hijacks cells, whether they're plant cells or animal cells, our cells, bacterial cells. They hijack cells and cause the cells to make new viruses and new viral particles. So you really need to understand that. And the reason that that's important is because that determines how you treat a viral infection and the things that happen in your body because a virus infects. You know, you're never going to kill a virus by taking Tamiflu. You're stopping the virus from replicating, yes, but you're not killing it. That's just the wrong terminology. So I wanted to point that out. Okay, what's going on this week? You need to read chapters 13 and 14. And I realize as I look at those chapters, there is a tremendous amount of terminology. You're going through everything that has to do with the origin of life on the planet, all bacteria, all viruses, all protists. Oh my gosh, there's so many of those. All plants and all fungi. These are just huge, huge subjects in the field of biology. So don't get too bogged down in all that terminology. When you're taking the quiz, you can always look back at that terminology to see what it means. All right, the discussion board postings. You've got one, do your initial post, which is due on Sunday night. Discuss the benefits of plants in ecosystems. So why are they so important? Yes, they are producers. That means they produce their own food. But how do they benefit the ecosystem itself? So say, for example, a forest or the ocean or whichever ecosystem you choose. What are the benefits of plants and ecosystems? Also talk about the economic benefits of plants to humans. Now there are paragraphs in Chapter 14 that tell you that exact thing. So look at your textbook. I think it's like human uses of plants or something like that. You also need to discuss these same two topics having to do with fungi. Okay? The benefits of fungi in ecosystems. They eat in a totally different way. They secrete digestive enzymes and then absorb nutrients. They do not do photosynthesis. They do not consume other organisms. They just digest away their environment. So they eat in a totally different way. So the benefits of fungi in the ecosystem, and also the economic benefits of fungi to humans. There's also a paragraph in your textbook on that. This is real easy to find. Due on Tuesday night is 2 response posts to the other students' post. Please be careful and be polite, because I'm seeing some comments in the discussion posts. So be polite to each other and treat each other as if you're colleagues or friends in your post. Okay? Ask questions, make comments, add additional information. That's what the response posts are for. All right, your writing assignment for this week is due by Tuesday night. And what you need to do is find a recent foodborne illness outbreak. I have given you a link right here to CDC that tells you the very latest foodborne illness outbreaks. Use my link. Don't just Google this. I don't know what you're going to come up with. So use the CDC website. It's got it broken down by how recent they are, which years, and then you click on the individual outbreak and you'll find more information. So what are you supposed to tell me about this foodborne illness outbreak? All right, what is the source of the illness? And that means, what is the food that is affected, and what is the pathogen? Is it E. coli? Is it salmonella? Is it norovirus? Whatever it is. So what's the source of the illness? Discuss the signs and symptoms of the illness or the disease. Do you throw up? Do you throw up within 2 hours? Is it constant diarrhea? Is it death? Because some of them will kill you. Discuss the signs and symptoms of the disease. And finally, the last part of this assignment is to discuss how to ensure food safety. What are the things that we need to do to ensure that food is safe for us to eat? And you know a lot of this already. You know that you don't cut up a raw chicken on a cutting board and then use the same cutting board to cut up your lettuce. So I know that you know that. But look up information about food safety. Once again, check out the CDC website, the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC website, because they have a lot of good information on food safety. And then finally, you have the week 6 quiz. If you're having any issues this week, you're having trouble posting by the deadlines, please let me know. You can always email me. I will email you within 24 hours of your message. Usually it's a lot sooner than that. So please do let me know if you're having any issues. We're getting toward the end of the term, and you can do this. Excuse me. Still got my cough. You can do this. You can get through the course and get through this information. We just have a couple of weeks left. So stick with it. You can do it. And I hope that encourages you a little bit, because, of course, this is one step along your pathway, and you need to get through this in order to earn your degree. So let me know if you're having any issues. I'm here to help you. If you need advice, if you need clarification, if you just have a question, if you want to just talk to me, fine. Please email me. If you want to talk to me personally, I'll be glad to set up a time to talk to you. So just let me know. Okay? I'm here to help you. All right, let's have a good week.